You may be a longtime fan of Google Maps for directions and seeing the satellite view of the world around you. But Google Earth is also a great tool, very similar to Maps, but that can do so much more. Google Earth can be useful for history classes, for English classes, science, you name it. There's so many uses of Earth, and I want to take you through a couple of features. So when you go to earth.google.com, on the left, you'll see your standard search and find. I want to see my house. I want to see New York City, whatever it may be. But look at the tools underneath. The one that looks like a little ship's wheel is Voyager, and it has some pre-made trips, whether it's great hikes around the world, whether you're looking at cultural resources, history of the games, architecture. And when you look at these different Voyager trips, they will take you to important landmarks and tell you a little bit more about those features. Okay. Underneath that might be a good icebreaker. The little dice there says I'm feeling lucky. So maybe at the beginning of a class period, if you're doing geography, go somewhere, see what's there. Rolling the dice will literally take you anywhere in the world and show you something new. Now I want to show you real quick the projects. Google Projects allows students and teachers to collect locations, whether it's important places in history, like maybe Civil War battles. It could be things that occurred in a story, places that the character went in a story. Think like the Grapes of Wrath. You could follow the family along their journey. Or I used it to prepare students for my stretch trip. So here's a project that I made that takes students all the way through our plans for our spring of 23 stretch trip. So we're starting with Fort Worth. They can see that. They can see where we're going. You can even turn it on 3D when you get to the location that you want to go and get a feel for the place that you're headed. So with this, I was able to present to my students where our plans are going to take us from day 1 to day 2, all the way through, even some restaurants that we might be visiting, and really give them a feel for what our trip is going to look like. So there's lots and lots of resources, lots of uses for Google Earth. I challenge you to find one that's going to be useful for your classroom.